Okay, so sorry if it sounds a little strange here. I have problems with my mic. This is the Frankfurt U-Bahn 2. So this is the upgraded version that came out a few years ago. I know there were some issues with the previous because it required so much additional content. Uh, the nice thing about this pack is everything is 100%. Everything's in the pack. So I'm not sure if they just generated their own assets that were being borrowed from other routes, but they're all in here. So I wanted to post this up because it's going to be available through Steam shortly, as ETG has posted. So I figured to do a quick video of a single route, or at least a few minutes of it. The changes are in the scenery. The assets, again, all of these German routes seem to have the most amazing asset collections. I should say the third-party ones. So another update with this is the sounds. So the IBIS system, that's the onboard announcement system. I don't think I'm going to have it running on this one. I'm still working through the setup. This isn't a scenario. This is a quick drive, so it's not going to run in this one. But it's integrated. So it's not running in a program on the outside. You would have to open up the program, select your route, do everything that way, and then start the route in Train Simulator, and it would overlay the audio between station stops. Now it's all integrated. The other big difference is that this is the unit that was included in the first, so U25 or U50, depending upon if it's single or double-ended. If you look through this one, this is, you can see here, 2 doubles, cabs on both ends. There's one that does not, and you can see it's connected, so this is a U50, U25, U25, I believe it's called. So, we'll get this started up. Now, another thing about these units, also, so I'm sorry, the U3 and U4 are included as well. So all of the additional units that were in the first one that were AI only are fully operable, high quality units in this one. The other nice thing is if you already own the original, you can go to Just Trains, and for I think $23.99, you get the upgrade. You should have received an email with the coupon code. Get that. Otherwise, don't own it. Might want to wait until it's available on Steam, or just get it now. So, start up here, turn the cab on. You'll notice that every single button in here is operable, but you do not get the finger icon. It's always the arrow. You have to know what these mean. So, all right, let's get this thing started here. So, battery is key. E is the ignition key. I already did that. So we'll lift the pan. Main switch on. Get it forward. So the keys to these are completely different than what you would have had in any other route. I'm trying to remember here. Yeah, there we go. Got the wrong one. So you can open the doors manually, either side. Close them off. Acknowledge with K. One more thing. So the IBIS, passenger information system. So that's located right here. It's in each of the units, just off to the driver's right. I can't remember which is which here. I think it's Curves is how many are on the route running at a given time. So you can call this whatever you want. That's just going to be the train number. It's unit 23, we'll call it. So then you have your lines. So this is U7. So click the line button. 97. Okay. You'll see it turns into a hand or a finger only once you click. And then ZL. I think that's the station code. So we're. Remember, it's Oppenheimer. So it would be 728. Maybe not. Bingo. Okay, there we go. So you can confirm outside Oppenheimer. We're starting again. Something else with this is how, and you'll see when you're in a route, this is what would control the destination in the audible side of this, but I'm not going to get that. We're just going to get this thing moving. And again, the sound's going to be kind of killing it, like you're just running the back. Okay. As I said, I'm having a problem with my microphone, so between stations, between stops, I'll keep my mouth shut. But as you can see on the power control, the power and brake are not proportionate, so zero's not neutral, and then I believe it only takes power around plus 22. But you get used to it here. And again, I can't stress enough just the assets. All the different passenger models, totally different. All of your line side vehicles. And the best part is go above and underground in this thing. So maybe we'll get a look at that depending on how long it takes. I haven't run this one yet. Oh yeah. So different passenger views. And just in case you don't want to refer to the manual with your line and station numbers. So in that straight line up and down, that means I have the right of way here. So you can see, got a little choppy there with all these assets, especially the trees. So we'll jump out here real quick. You can see the scenery density runs off the right of way decent bit. So there are some areas where it can get choppy. I'm obviously recording this right now, and this is in 2K with everything to the max. So it was a bit choppier on the old one. So even though this one is more dense with 64-bit, it seems to smooth it out a bit. So. So yeah, you can hear the cathedral bells. Both the unit sounds and the ambient sounds have been upgraded. See, I'm still getting used to the physics with this model. Feels slightly different than the first time, but might just be since I haven't played in a while. heading underground. Okay, gotta get out of here. So, the reason I wanted to jump out is because these underground stations are insane. So, overall on the route, let me just get some figures here for you. Mind you, the manual I think is 36 pages, like 2 pages quick on the route history, and then everything else is the maps of the 9 different routes. So you got to remember, this is essentially 9 routes. It's a full U-Bahn system in Frankfurt, so it spiders out to all of the suburbs. I just wanted to get a number for you here. Of course, I don't have it in hand. Of how many stations there are. I think there's 86 stations in this pack. So 65 kilometers total, 86 stations, and of course a couple of them are a few blocks apart at the metro route. And 27 of them are underground, and they're very unique. So we'll get back in and you'll see what the rest of these look like. I got some training to do with this thing. So, similar design to the previous, different colors, some different artwork on the walls. So, a lot of these in-between stations here, not anything hugely different. But we'll see if we have a different one here shortly. real choppiness here. So, same design, different features, different colors, different pillars. Alright, so here's a larger station. Obviously, this is the zoo. Additional assets. 3 platforms here. Little alligator artwork. I haven't brought up any of the. I should Google image some of these. Just to see how accurate they are. I'm pretty sure they're dead on. Say, oop, got a staircase there. These running sounds underground are insanely amazing. That was a tough stop there. Interesting. So this is the first I've seen this in the route. So you do have interaction with S-Bahn trains. I've seen it in the B1. It's the first time I've come across it in B2. This is only maybe the third time I've run something quick on here. If you can't tell. Hard stop. Hard stop. Snapping next to it. Okay, another fun station. So we caught up to that the S-Bahn. You see multi-levels. Now, this probably doesn't actually go anywhere. And you can see, look at this. Yes, it does. U1, U2, U3, U8. U1, U2, U3, U8. It's an amazing network. Alright. Let me take it easy on this video this time. So again, totally different look here. There's just a totally different feel to some of these stations. You're going from one to another. I know there's a couple different S-Bahn routes that have some underground. I know there's I think it has some U-Bahn stations in it, and there's a few of them. They look alright. If you just look at them on their own, they look fantastic. But then you run this, and you see what somebody else has done with the variety of stations and platforms, and it's insane. Everything else is a shame. Just open this back up again. This may be, at least as first I can recall, a passenger model in a wheelchair. I did see him on the platform earlier as well. That's all. you can see around underground here. Amazing detail on those just pathways and tunnels. Hear the sound of this thing as it's coming towards you. I hit it a little early. So I know Train Simulator World talking about passenger information system. These are nice. All of these custom signs, accurate for the platform and line. Couple stops left here. If you're running Railworks Enhancer, this is kind of where it. Some places underground, not so much the lighting in this one. In the first one, it was a little worse, but you'll see some of the signage is a little bit much with the this bloom. But it's not too bad. I run it at about 25%, so it looks okay outside. Doesn't blind you underground. If you're running it at 50 or 75, you won't be able to read any of that signage. So this is a fun line. I'm in a tunnel. There we go. Start above ground, shoot underground for a few miles, and come back out above. Well, that's neat. Ooh, hard stop. Hard stop. Yeah, some street running here. Lots of it. Between all the routes, actually. That bell is the only thing I would complain about in terms of intensity, and I'm sitting 100 feet away, 150 feet away from the front of this thing. You hear it like it's right next to you. So another odd thing I'm noticing here, maybe it's just this side of the line. I haven't seen any vehicles driving around. Alright. To the top of the hill. So I'm going to bypass these last couple of platforms a little bit to the end. Since this is up on the screen, I know once I close it out, it's gonna bump us out, so this is the end of the line. I'm not sure what this is here. Huh. Future use, maybe? So the first route was actually built with less lines, and then had an update a couple years later. So, my opinion, if you don't have it yet, and this is something that really interests you, I might wait when it comes out on Steam. I don't know, just for ease, if you like to get everything through Steam, see what the price is and see what it includes. Go to Just Trains, look at the feature list, and see is it apples to apples. So if it's not watered down, meaning they're going to take content out and pack it later, I don't think they will because it is third party, it would be a good buy. If it is, and it only includes the U5 like you saw here and not any of the older units, which I'll do some videos on later on an additional line. We'll do each of the others on 2 other lines. If it didn't include that, then get it from Just Trains. If you already own the original, and whether you haven't come back to it in a while, or you have and you're just unaware, B2, $23.99 US on Just Trains if you already own the original. And you can't do that, not for what she did in this pack. So, if you have any questions, leave a comment, let me know. I'm going to start posting up some more German stuff. As you saw, I had a couple recent posts for those. I just feel like there's a gap. A German product, fantastic third party, I should say. So when you talk about virtual railroads, Aerosoft, the 3D Zug, rolling stock, there's just some really good stuff out there. And there's not a lot of reviews or videos in English. So if you're looking for an opinion or some ideas of the features and stuff, maybe you're looking for it in English to make a decision. If German's not your native tongue, then hopefully this will fill that gap in and help some people make up their minds on making a purchase and some of this really high quality stuff out there. All right, so I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.